Welcome to the Pick Up Your Phone, the PayPal Me show with Shango Rei, where we call you to deliver your one question psychic reading. The way that this show works is you use, and we're working on getting more ways. I think we're about almost ready to go with the Venmo, but different ways because some people don't really jive with the whole PayPal thing. Lauren Chin, shout out to you. Welcome to the show. Um, but the way it works is for a donation, a minimum of $9.99, and anything else you want to do, hey, um, you go to paypal.me/Borare, and there's a little section in there with notes. You just leave your name and number. We're going to call you. Um, and that's how, when we call you, that's when you can ask the question. We do have to keep calls down to at least 5 minutes or less just to kind of keep things moving. The Wise Fox, thanks. Jaheen Trendy, what's poppin'? Adela Mackey, what's going on? And so, yeah, that's how we're going to do this. We're about to get started in just a moment. We're going to let some people kind of fill up in the room. Got 17 heads here. Please be sure, be kind, rewind, okay? Lick that like button, crack the crack all the way back. Just like that brown sugar, babe. I get high on your love, don't I? I wish I could hug that tree behind you. Yeah, for real.
I'll hug it for you.
All right. Bernice Green, what's poppin'? Let me see who else we got here. Adela, Carmen, Sanchez. What's happening, Sanchez? Of course, I think I know you, Miss Ray. Where do I know you from? Panda Bear, you're up here soon. You'll be caller number 2, Panda. Yeah, so let's see here. April Brackett, what's poppin', April? Christine Collins. Hello, how are you doing, Christine? You been doing your homework, Christine? I bet you ready. I bet you ready. Phyllis Grant, PG, what's up? Long time no see, PG. What's up with you, PG? All right, how you been? Geraldine, Bristol, what's going on? Welcome. I know some of y'all are in some rainy, shitty weather over here. We're in California right now, and obviously you can see the weather is beautiful. Okay, good, good, good. Glad to hear that. Cash App, not right now, Gloria. I did see your message. We're working on Venmo right now. So yeah, but we'll definitely be letting you know. Yes. Change my. I don't know about changing my name. Yeah. So, anyways, I got my decks here, and we're about to get ready. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? Before we, this is my little monologue part here. Oh, boy, right on. How's everybody else doing? How you doing in your quarantine? PG, you hanging in there? See ya, see ya. Right on, right on. So, another thing, King Shango. Hey, peace to myself, there, brother. All right. Angela Palmer, trying to be okay. I think the hardest thing about this is the psychological aspect, because it's like we all got to seem to shift into some other reality, and it's like this bizarro world. Like, what in the fuck is this? Carmen Webb asks, do we do calls to Australia? I forgot to mention, that's a good point. Right now, we're only going to do, for this episode, we're only doing USA calls. Trying to find out a good way to be able to call internationally without it, A, costing an arm and a left nut, and B, without having to do something like maybe do Facebook calls, because that's kind of like a pain in the ass, you know what I'm saying? Depending, you know what I mean? So, yeah, for right now, we're just doing America. Like I said, this is the beta version of the episode, so we're just we're figuring out what exactly we want to do, or we're figuring out, working out the bugs and shit. So hopefully, even the audio from the call comes through good. Gabby, the goddess. Hey yo, what's poppin'? Yeah, so we got a lot to figure out. Whenever you do something you ain't never did before, you're gonna have some technical difficulties. Sometimes you're gonna have a little bit of something. So we're just gonna figure out. We're gonna have some fun with y'all, and right now you can still get in on this particular episode. If we have some time after, I do not mind at all pulling gratis cards. Okay, so I can just pull a card for y'all. That's afterwards if we have time. Okay, you use Cash App. There's sugar, brown sugar. Yeah, a lot of people use that fucking Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check into the Cash App. Got an 888. It sure in the fuck is. This is the fourth time I done seen that shit today. 888 or 8888. You know, ain't that right, B? Okay. So, anyways, we're about to get down to calls, but like usually, you can also do the PayPal.me/BRUJA during the episode if you want to get your phone call. I would advise as the show starts picking up more momentum, you can do this anytime before the show, so you're sure to get in line. And everybody who submits their donation and their number, we're going to get you on the next upcoming show, whichever comes first. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get it. If you're not available for your call during the show, okay, then you forfeit your reading because we're not doing what? Who say what? Who say what? Play 888 in your states. Pick 3. Right? For real. Oh God, you don't have it highlighted. Oh yeah, Carmen. I got my gum right here. Hey, I got to have my gum. Everybody has that little thing. Me, it's my damn gum. It used to be really bad. When I first started my earlier videos, it was like my mom would slap the shit out of me. She would always say I look like a cow when I chew. Go figure. Gwen Love, what's happening, Gwen Love? Yes. All right. So we're about to get in this right now. We're going to show you how this thing works. And we're going to find out ourselves how this damn thing works. We got our first caller that we about to call right now. She goes, hey, what's going on, Lash? She goes by the name Berekti. Okay? Y'all are very familiar with Miss Berekti. She be on the broadcast. Okay? And so without further ado, we're going to give old Berekti a call. Berekti got a question. I have no fucking clue what the question is. Oh, wait. There we go. Had to pull up the right thing. All right, so let's see what's happening with old Berekti. Excuse me while I dial the number. 82. Because I say shit out loud when I'm dialing. Don't want to do that here. All right, so let's see what's going on with Miss Berekti, or how I can assist her. Okay, this is how we do this shit. I think that's speaker.
Hello.
May I please speak with Berekti?
Oh, speaking.
It's Shango Rei. How you doing? You're on the
Good.
pickup.
How are you?
I'm good. You're on the pick up the goddamn phone show with Shango Rei here. So we understand that you have a question. How you been holding up in this quarantine, by the way? You all right?
I'm all right.
I see. So,
I'm all right.
Miss Berekti, for time's sake, I do not mean to rush. I do usually like to take my time with things, but in this case, I like to get to your question so I can answer it the best I can. What you got?
Relationship question. How is my relationship going? Is it going to move forward? Is it worth putting in the effort?
Okay.
What's going on with that?
Fair enough. You don't mind if I put the phone down while I shuffle this question, do you?
That's fine.
All right. So here we go. So for Miss Berekti, relationship. What's the forecast of her relationship? What is the forecast of Miss Berekti's relationship? All factors known and unknown. What is the forecast for Miss Berekti's relationship? I am saying your name right?
Yeah, Berekti, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, so this is going to be basically like a condensed kind of 90 day, I guess you will.
Okay.
All right, just a moment. Right. Okay, so here are your cards. I don't know if you can see or if you're watching the show. Okay, but I'm going to show your cards here. If you're not on, I will tell you your cards. You have an 8 of Hearts reversed. Um,
Okay.
this is, I can see this is also going to show a change of heart, especially I'd say within the next 30 days for you, especially concerning
Okay.
this relationship. We also have a 5 of Spades in the middle, and then a Jack of Diamonds, which I would, it's kind of coming through reverse. But the 5 of Spades is also showing, also possibly some movement regarding maybe some unemployment. I do sense there may be, unfortunately, possibly a big blowout after the first 30 days here between you and your partner. Um, and then following after this is the Jack of Diamonds. I really feel like you might be moving also, or there might be something coming up for you also, as far as moving for either a job or some other financial opportunity also. But you want to be careful after the 30-day mark. I feel like there might be a big blowout, and it could get kind of volatile, between you and you and the spouse or the partner. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, but I definitely
Yeah.
see, as far as what I'm actually really seeing though is like you actually having a change of heart. I feel like you're probably going to be the one maybe to, dare I say, even, I don't want to like influence anything, but like kind of cut this relationship. Because I definitely see you having the change of heart. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
I'm
So
serious,
just
and I was Scorpio, and I'm like, mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Is your partner an earth sign?
He's a Sagittarius. I'm
Oh,
a Scorpio.
oh, I see. Okay. And are you guys both equally in this relationship as far as economic wise, or does one kind of take up for the other?
Um, what do you mean economically, as far as
Like as
helping
far
each
as,
other out?
yeah, stuff like that. Is it equally
Um,
yoked money wise? I guess you could say.
well, I kind of do my thing, and he, if I need him, fine. If he needs me, maybe. He's been having issues,
Yeah.
probably more than me.
Yeah.
So,
So more, it's fair to say that you've been kind of helping him a little bit more. So these past however many
yeah,
days, got you. I see. That's
yeah.
indicated by this too here. That's why I asked, because usually that's what this means. You got a Jack of Diamonds here, so I was just checking it. But yeah, basically just to wrap it up and hit the points again, I definitely see the change of heart coming here, and I see like a big probability though for some type of big blowout. I don't know. I wouldn't want to get on your bad Scorpion side though. You know what I'm saying? I know, poison his coffee or some shit. No, it's the Rona. No. All right. You take care of yourself, Miss Benekti.
Okay, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Bye bye. And that's how we do it on the show. All right. So we have another call coming up here shortly. Cross over to the other side. Carmen Webb asked a question. I'm not really. What do you mean cross over to the other side? I'm not quite sure what that means. Saggy gets on my nerves, but I love them at the same time. Of course, that's what we do. We
Mm-hmm.
specialize. We specialize in hitting that right nerve, though. So I'll tell you that. Oh, talk to spirits. That kind of is a given. There's talking to spirits, and then there's also like, necromancy. There's also, mediumship. I personally haven't really done too much mediumship. It's just not attractive to me, letting another entity, use my meat suit. I'm kind of greedy with my meat suit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, talking with spirits, like, that's kind of like a given. It's more of a challenge, to kind of, it's a whole other skill set, I guess you could say, with pinpointing one particular one. You know what I mean? A lot of times you'll open up the door and it's like mosquitoes. Everybody wants to rush in. Oh, I'm that person. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. So there's a lot of trickster energies also out there. So for our next call, I believe we're going to be calling Panda Bear. Panda Bear. All right. Okay. see what's going on with Panda Bear. Let me just give this a reset shuffle here. And then we're going to be followed up with Adela. Okay, Adela will be next also. Beatrice. How are you doing, Beatrice? How's it been going? Mariah Bushaw, I know that was a specific reading you just did, but can I just say that the reading you just did resonated for me and my relationship? It's not uncommon for that, you know, like there's synchronistic things in events. There's a reason why you kind of maybe might be on this particular channel watching this when you can be doing anything else, you know what I mean? So you are absolutely right. Sometimes a message can be for more than just one person. Good point there. Right on. Okay. So now let's get into this, okay? All right. So that is a 5, correct? Okay. 503.
Chicken scratch.
Yeah, chicken scratch. It's like trying to read a pharmacist's writing over here. I thought mine was shitty. Huh. Well, in this case. Okay, so the next call up we have Panda Bear. We're going to see what's going on with Panda Bear. Yeah, I hope I got that right.
Why you a fucking cat ass nigga?
All right.
Hey, number of respect for y'all. Number of respect for y'all.
Retarded little brother, my bad guy.
Oh, you good?
Don't listen to him.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Panda Bear?
Good, how are you?
All right, good, good, good. Thank you for giving us a chance to serve you in this way. I'm not going to say your name, but we know you all here as Panda, so that's all well and good. And we understand you have a question. What's going on? How can we help you?
I do. So I kind of have a weird, a little bit unusual question, but so I guess I'm just kind of wanting to know what message spirit or like a spirit baby has about a recent pregnancy loss.
Okay, I got
And
you.
maybe like more specifically, like if a soul leaves, if it possibly returns in another pregnancy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get that last part of the question.
Like if a soul leaves, maybe if it's possible for it to come back in a second pregnancy.
I see. That is definitely possible, just to let you know. Let me see if I can put this up just a little bit so everybody can hear. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. So, messages from this departed child. Any messages for this? Any messages for this? All right. I'm pretty sure you're watching the video also as well, right? So I can show you visuals.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So these are your cards. I'm kind of holding the phone close to the okay. So the first card is the Ace of Diamonds. Second card is the Two of Hearts. And the third card, obviously, is a Three of Hearts. And, this one is definitely reverse. I just keep feeling that it's amazing that you asked that question about can a soul return or try and come through the same portal, because you are that portal as far as just, or whoever. You get what I'm saying? But the question is absolutely yes. Okay, to that question, sometimes you'll have a spirit that'll hang around and try and come through a few times. It has been done before. You know what I'm saying? And the message here is basically, the first thing that's popping through in my head is this, because this is often a card of worry, okay, emotional, kind of like stress and worry. And basically what I'm getting right now is, if I can paraphrase this for you, it's pretty much like, don't worry about it right now. Right now is not the ideal time. This is also, you know, like I said, this, for some reason I'm getting, there might be other things that are coming to you which would have made this, you know, a very inopportune experience. Okay, but the thing about it is, I'm getting this here. I see that there probably, more than likely, it's highly probable there's going to be some form of a relationship. The Two of Hearts, yes, is about a romantic relationship, but it is also about, this can also be a card of, you know, pregnancy and bringing life forth as well. So there is another circumstance and situation, besides your own personal circumstance and situation, a worldwide circumstance and situation. And I tip my hat and salute everyone who's, you know, pregnant right now. I know it can be a scary time, to be pregnant right now, especially with everybody, the whole world, in this kind of weird place. You know what I'm saying? But the message that I got is basically like, don't worry about it. You know, it's almost as if this soul understands what you were going through, and you're not asking that question as far as would it. That's kind of like a higher level question, to be honest with you, in my opinion. And the reason why you're asking that is because it is definitely, this soul will return back again, but this time when it does return, what it's letting me know is the situations will be a whole lot more favorable. Like I said, on a worldwide scale, but more or less, especially for you personally, okay? Because what I'm getting is that, of course, obviously, you'd rather be, you know, in more of a relationship, something that is more solid, something that is structurally sound as far as a relationship goes, to bring something through, you know. And, you know, I know that you've also had a lot of other things, career and aspiration wise, going on right now that may be on hold because of all the Rona shit, you know what I mean? But yes, they will return, and it's going to be a more favorable situation. Matter of fact, you're going to even know it, because there's not going to be any doubt in your mind or anything about whether you should go through with it, whether it will make it. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. Has this helped you at all?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Panda Bear. We appreciate
Thank you.
All right, take care of yourself. Okay. Let me make sure. Did it hang up? Okay. Oh, there you go. Are y'all still there? I don't know if I went over 5 minutes. I can't see the clock sometimes. Did I go over 5 minutes?
You're fine.
All right. Why, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So, let's see what we got here. How's everybody else doing here? I lost a son 2 years this Saturday. I always wonder. Yeah. TV, what you shaking your head for? What's going on, TV? I didn't say hello to you, TV. Leonore Sayers. Beautiful day in Australia. Yeah. I got a lot of calls to make in Australia. It's expensive to call y'all. I gotta tell you. Yeah. Okay. Lishwanda Wilson. Hello, Lishwanda. How you doing? Yes, I see you, TV. What's going on? What's going on? You been all right, TV? I mean, I still see you. Everybody go visit Tawanda Vance's channel. She got a great channel. She also does, she's been like out of the last maybe year or so, she's been, you know, doing her card thing, her oracle cards and stuff like that. Go check her out. Good, good, good. Glad to see that. I be wondering why people drive around with these fucking masks on in a car. Like, we were just talking about that shit. Like, yeah. Fuck, man.
Like, why are you in the car?
I'm sorry, but you ain't gonna see me in no goddamn mask. You're just not. That's just me. Absolutely, TV. Mm-hmm. Good to hear it, Miss Wilson. Good to hear it. Thank you for being here also. 32 heads in the room. 15 have licked that like. Be sure to lick that like crack to crack in. All the way back. That's it. way somebody likes it. But anyways, so we about to get on our third call here. And mind you, there's still time for you to get your call in. I don't know if they alert you on that. You want to check. I don't know if you have another tab open to see if someone else submitted. Oh yeah. We're gonna take just a brief breather here. Checking the PayPal to make sure we're not missing anybody. There's somebody else because Adela's next up here in just a moment. Can you use WhatsApp? I really hate WhatsApp, man. You're in Australia too, Miss Burgum. Long distance calls are free with Wi-Fi. I've been wearing anything, honestly. I've been feeling fine. For real, it's TV. I think this is also still part of the. There's another look, man. There's a whole other thing still around all this shit, and you know, it's like the whole social. I get it, you know. I get it. So nada. Nothing.
No, nada.
Nothing. Okay.
Nada, cero.
No, but I use it. Oh, can you say? Okay, I got you. All right. So, what is it? Oh, we're gonna have to conclude the show because after this call,
It's alright.
I'm gonna do my best, y'all. You know what? After this call, I'm gonna do a couple card pulls gratis. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what Spirit says. We'll do a card pull. But right now we got Adela. We got Adela up here going on. All right, see what's happening with Adela. Gotta unlock the phone. Okay. Just a moment. Thank you for your patience. All right. 390. All right. So here we go. And we're calling Adela. See what's happening with Adela. We'll get you some ice cream.
And chocolate.
Hello. Hi, may I speak with Adela?
This is she.
Hey, Adela, how you doing? This is Shango Rei.
How are you?
Good. Not a telemarketer. All right.
No, it would have said spam risk on there. So
Oh, it still might. You know. So how you been in this quarantine? How you holding up here?
I'm
With all this
good.
Rona
Just
shit.
working.
Good.
Working every day.
Oh, well, that's good. That's always something to be grateful for, somewhat. Some people are like, I wish I had a vacation, but you know. So we understand you have a question. What is your question? How can we help you?
My question is, I started writing a book about 2.5 years ago, and I haven't written anything in it in about a year. And my ideas are just like in my head, but they're just swirling. I can't get my creativity back on it. And I have my concept, I have my outline. What happened to my creativity? I want to know where it went.
Okay, when is the last time you felt creative?
Probably about a year ago.
A year ago, huh?
A year ago.
What happened around that time? Did something else happen around that time? I'm just kind of like doing a little doctor probing, that's all, before I shuffle the question.
In all honesty, I was writing it with a friend,
Uh-huh.
and then he just lost contact, and I guess that's part of it, because he helped me create it, and that is part of it, you know, that I haven't, I lost it.
Yes. I see. That's a major part of it. I knew there was something that was attached to this. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
go ahead.
And so I want to keep writing it because it's there. I haven't been able to get back into it.
I see. Was this person that you started it with, was there any romantic shenanigans going on also between you two?
Yes, there were.
I see. Okay. Aha.
Yes. I'm not going to lie about that yet.
Yeah, no. It makes perfect sense, actually. It makes perfect sense because you're actually also dealing with like the shadow corpse of this relationship. And especially, I'm taking it the way that he left was not a way that gave you any type of closure either, correct?
No. I mean, because there's no... The thing was, it's not really... I mean, he just
like just stop talking, just stop communicating.
Just like ripping
this
off a Band-Aid. Just that's it. Boom.
Yeah, there was no argument, no nothing. He just, like, one day I texted, and the next day, just nothing. It's been almost a year.
I can already tell you
Yeah.
some of the things connected with this project. In a way, the project is kind of connected, or you can look at it like a trigger or an anchor to this. Because I know this was probably a painful time for you also. You know what I mean? Like, especially the not knowing aspect, you know? So there's a lot of, I don't want to say negative associations, but painful associations between this relationship and this project. Okay. So that's one thing that's kind of going on. And do you still have a desire? Do you have a true desire? Not just a desire, but a true desire to finish it?
Yes, I really, really do. Because I mean, I've picked up a pen and paper.
Yeah.
I've even tried to type. I mean, I did try to like write something.
Yeah.
But it's just there. It's not like before, where I could just start, I just started writing and it just flowed, and now it's just, I can't get back into it anymore.
I see. Okay. You know what? There's a part of your mind that's acting as a defense mechanism. So it kind of just puts this wall, this door down. And like I said, because whether you're aware of it or not, like the associations between this project, even if you're like, okay, this project is its own thing, on a subconscious level, it still reminds you of this person.
Of him.
Of him, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what spirit advice is for this. The ghost of a Modelo can creeping up here. Okay. So,
My favorite beer.
Yeah. Oh, well. There's no accidents here on the Shango Rei show. Shit. Maybe the spirits say, well, that's one step. Add some Modelo to the formula here.
It
All right.
can't hurt.
Right,
Maybe
right.
that's what I need to have.
Right. Okay, so show us one more time. One more shuffle. Some spirit advice with how she can proceed with this project. Okay, we should proceed with this project. All right. Was he a water sign, or are you a water sign?
No. My moon is in Cancer, though.
Okay.
He's an earth sign.
I see. Okay.
I'm an Aries.
Well, I gotta
He's
say.
a Taurus.
Oh, okay. I have to tell you that this particular project, you know, I feel like in some way, let me show you your cards. I don't know if you're watching the show right now, so if you could see, but if not, you can always go back. Okay, these are your cards. The reason why I asked, because this King of Hearts here, okay? But you also have this Eight of Diamonds, and of course this Joker here that got shot out of a cannon and hit the screen here, you know. Right? So one thing I could definitely tell you though, that this project will be a success if you finish it. Okay, I say if because the future's not set in stone. We have control of our future. Everything we do changes the future. Now, what really struck out to me about this is this particular middle card here, and what this represents for me is what they just briefly showed me, like a really quick flash, was how this particular relationship and the way it ended affected the way you feel and see about yourself. Okay, and almost kind of like a subconscious type of like, well, what's wrong with me? What did I do? You know what I mean? And one of the keys here is to look into different things that you can do to adjust, I guess you could say, your self-image. You're going to take something that's in the unconscious that you're not really aware of, and you're going to put it in front, and you're going to say, okay, now I'm aware of it. How do I choose to see myself? Okay. So one thing that you could do now, I know you're working a lot now, and I don't know what your time schedule is like, but what they're showing me is they keep telling me to tell you to assume the, how can I say this? What's that word? What y'all trying to say with that? The identity of a writer. Okay. So it's about who you are, not so much about the project. Because a writer is going to do what? Write. That's what a writer does, okay? So just to even start off with, if you could do like a little writing challenge for yourself, let's just say a week or two, where even just for 5-10 minutes, You know, you, I don't care if you write one goddamn sentence or whether you write a chapter. Just give yourself a little set time. If you go over, fine, but make sure you don't do less than this amount of time. What we're going to do is start tapping into that version of Adela who is a writer, because you are a writer. You just have to kind of pivot and assume that identity again, because out of that identity is going to come this book or this project and many other projects. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It does.
And don't be afraid to add a little Modelo in it, okay? Like whatever.
Yeah.
So we want to think along these lines though, okay? So I know this is brief and I got to be kind of fast here, but I really want you to, you know, tap into that side of yourself, because I feel like that particular identity kind of got pushed back because, yeah, a lot of things got pushed back because of this little girl, you know. A lot of things got pushed back because of what had happened. And even though maybe from an outside perspective it may not seem so traumatic, but for you, I really feel like it kind of was a very personal, like, traumatic thing on an internal level. You know what I'm saying? So
it was.
The other thing is
he would push me a lot. He was the only person that could.
Right.
He helped inspire me. He would push me. He would.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm familiar.
me a lot.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar with that type of situation, and it is hard to pick up and to keep going onto something when it was like the other half of me. But you kind of, okay, the other thing they're telling me too, I'm sorry to cut myself off, is forgiveness also is a key thing here. Obviously, if you've watched any of my other videos, when I mention forgiveness, it doesn't mean we excuse the other person's behavior. We're just letting go of that emotional charge, okay? So feel free to explore other ways. I mean, there's so many different ways. You can write a letter to this person, burn it, and then just make that commitment to yourself. Look, I'm releasing this person from these, emotional charge, and of course also forgive yourself too, because I feel like during this whole process when things happen, there may have been also times where, of course, you found yourself blaming yourself. You know what I'm saying? So they're just letting me know it's time to do, this is a real reset on so many different levels, a worldwide level, but also interpersonal levels. So you got this, okay? You got this. You just have to assume that role and forgive. They're definitely saying that's a big thing because that's going to allow you to move forward, okay?
Don't have a specific topic, just write.
Yeah, don't have a specific topic either, just write. For right now, just write. Don't even worry about the project, just write. You know what I mean? You got it, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Try that.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it.
And somebody just super chatted a couple minutes ago. I don't have a clock on here, so it's kind of hard to, when I get going in my reading mode, I don't look at the clock, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody, though, because people want to try and use that. BB Visions. You know what? Somebody's writing me a message here. All right. Pull me some cards, what Spirit gotta say. Okay, that sounds good, BB Visions. All right. Oh, wait. We also had, I think this came in before the BB Visions, but it came in through the PayPal. And Miss April here. I think Miss April has a question.
Came in at 6:02.
Okay, and what time is it now?
6:13.
Aha, okay. So first we'll be addressing April, and then we'll get on with BB Visions here, okay? So let's see what April got going on here. All right, 8. Mm-hmm. I be wanting to say this shit out loud. Don't do that. All right, 3, 8, 9, 6. Hey, yeah, it's a habitual thing, but I didn't get everything in there, right? No, okay, good. Thank you, baby. I give you permission to just slap me like, no.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, don't, during the show. Okay. Miss April. Miss April. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Miss
Is it
April.
on speaker?
Oh. I gotta hang up on. What's going on, Executive Dame? Narf! No, I'm just fucking. Anytime I know somebody from Richmond, I always go Narf, even though I know that'll probably get me shot. You say it to the wrong person. All right?
Don't say.
I won't say the number. I'm calling you again, Miss April. I'm trying, like, it's really hard for me not to be saying this shit out loud because I just naturally do that. All right. Shit. Receiver. Speaker. All right.
Hello.
Miss April, how are you? I think we got cut off there. Can you hear me?
Okay, stop calling. I think you have the wrong number.
Is this 8? I can't repeat the number. Okay. April, if you watching, you may want to. No? Oh, my fucking trusty assistant got the wrong fucking number. Okay, got me looking like some spam caller. Yeah, Jay's Paps, what's up? Shout out to the Zoglu. The Zoglu God. What the hell is that? Oh, I see. Okay. She's gonna cuss me out again if I call the wrong person again. I told you he got the wrong damn number. Shit. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna hit this right. I need my, yeah, we need a little phone system where I can just press a button, you know. Oh, wait. Shit. No. Speaker. Hello?
Hello.
Miss April, how are you?
I am doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for the ability,
no problem.
for this chance to be able to serve you. You have a question?
Oh, I do.
What you got?
It's on the relationship line. I just want to know, in my current relationship, should I move on and not fight for it?
Good question. Good question. Oh man, I'm hearing R. Kelly right now. When a woman's fed up, I don't know. They're playing it for me right now. Okay. Should she just call it quits? It's quits.
Yes.
Should she just call it quits? Should she just call this relationship? Should April call this relationship quits and just give up on the fighting? Stop fighting for it. Is it time to let go? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, as they say. So, is it in April's best and highest interest to just simply release this relationship? I say, all questions, all factors known and unknown. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Wow. They gave me kind of a wonky answer here, and I kind of know why. I call it wonky. I know you could see me. I hope you're watching the show, right? So you can see.
Yes, I know.
Good. So I can show you your cards here. All right. A lot of clubs energy, a lot of mental energy. You know, I'm gonna just scry into these cards because clubs. It's not really. Technically, this would be a no. Do not just give up just yet. Okay. And I'm kind of leaning just a little bit. There might be something else for you to get from this relationship, okay? Something that maybe you're learning, something you'll definitely learn also about yourself, all right? But I can also see the extreme amount of just mental stress that this shit has caused you, as indicated by the 10 of clubs, as well as the messiness, man. Lots of people talking about your shit, your name involved in different shit, you know? 3 of clubs, once again, another card of worry. Especially, but then we end here in outcome position with a ace of clubs, which is, I'm gonna put it to you like this. There's a few more things that you may want to, I don't like using the word try, but test out that could possibly get this relationship or the state of this relationship back on a track that you like more. So I'm gonna say there's a timing factor involved here. I'm not going to say, you know, just flat out, no, don't ever give up. But I'm just saying at this time, I would say be patient. Be non-attached, you know, but still moving forward with trying to see if this relationship can be reconciled. I honestly, the reason why I'm saying this is not even about the other person. It's more so about you. I feel like there's something still here for you. I don't exactly know what that is. Um, and I'm gonna be honest too. I do feel like I see you actually letting go though eventually, like within maybe a few weeks, a month, something like that. To that, you know, I do feel that. But I'm just saying, don't cut shit off right now. As to why, I'm not sure why. I'm just passing the message on. Does this make any sense to you?
Yes,
I know it's
it does.
confusing. Okay. Now,
Okay.
I do, like I said, I did see you already kind of like letting go, and in some ways, that can actually help you to manifest certain things, because in a way you'll be doing it from like a non-attached place of being, as opposed to feeling like you got to force something, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of pretty much been you up until now, kind of like feeling like you have to force something. So right now, just kind of like let it be what it's going to be, you know what I mean? But at the same time, don't cut it off though. Does that make sense? I know it's a lot of words. Shit.
No.
Okay.
That makes sense. I understand. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm just over with that.
Okay. Just for now, obviously you know how to get in touch with me now. So
Right.
yeah. So plus yeah, we got some things that we things that we got to do. So,
Absolutely. All right.
so
Now.
let's get those in place first, and then we could check back on this question. But as of right now, don't give up just yet. But at the same time, kind of just kind of be like this a little bit. Hey, it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be, but I'm still invested in trying to, like, you know, keep things together. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss April.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. All right. I didn't want to super chat. I know you don't want to say that. Yeah. You already know Queen T. Queen Tarot TV, shout out. Shaman 05 Line. Miss Cookie. George Puppy. It is beautiful here, and I'm not going to apologize for it. It's definitely got the sun on my third eye, you know what I'm saying? You're so welcome, Miss Mackie. We appreciate the shit out of you. The hell out of you. We appreciate the heaven out of you, okay? Lash Boss, yeah, okay. So there was somebody else. We're getting Queen Tarot TV's information. No? There was somebody else who super chatted. I need to get to them. BB Vision said, pull me some cards. What Spirit Gotta Say? I love those. I love just those What Spirit Gotta Say cards. Those are cool. Always love those. Okay, so for what do we got? What Spirit Gotta Say to BB Visions? What's going on, BB Visions? BB Visions, BB Visions, BB Visions. 3-card pool for BB Visions. All right, what we got? Slap them on the ass. Not BB Visions, but the cards, you know? All right. Just the moment. Well, I could see where your question's coming from, because there's this air of like wanting to expand, okay? Also, of course, maybe even financially, but in other areas of your life, you know, we want to start, you know, the numerical value of your cards here is 3, okay? That good old 21, all right? Now, what I'm seeing here too, it may seem like there might be a dip financially, okay? Financial wise, I guess you could say. What I want to caution about this though is BB Visions. Spirit is telling me we have to turn this right side up. This card is, yes, it can also mean about, it's a powerful financial card though. Even if it's when it's reversed, I sense that you're going to turn this around. This is taking it, going to another level financially. But more important than finances is the way that you feel about yourself. You know, you've heard me talk about this a lot. And for some reason, I don't know if it's a mixture of different situations, maybe even a little bit of depression, or just kind of like anxiety about the world affairs right now, the state that everything is in, but this is related back to the way that you feel about yourself. And I feel like you're going to have this chance to, I guess you could say, take your self-image to another level also. The way you feel about yourself, like, because that shit is so important. It affects everything that you do. It affects every single relationship that you have. It is probably one of the most important factors. You know what I'm saying? So this did come out reversed. I'm saying we're going to turn this around, but as of right now, they are telling me, hey, just a little heads up, there may be a little bump in the road financially. Don't worry about that, okay? The other thing here too that they're showing me is there's going to be some situations coming up that you may miss the mark if you're not listening to your intuition. Okay? Now, I do see you actually listening to your intuition, so stay tapped in. Make sure you listen. Not just listen, but follow what the hell you feel, especially, you know, in your solar plex region, that whole gut feeling thing, okay? And finally, the quality of your life boils down to the quality of your communication. This is the last card here, 5 of clubs. I do sense a potential blowout on the horizon, okay? And it may just be because, you know, they may catch you at the wrong time and you're catching them at the wrong time. But this is also not just about with somebody else. I just said the quality of communication about yourself, okay? Some examples of communicating with ourselves. When we say, why does this always happen to me? Your brain's going to say, okay, I'll be right back. Let me find that answer for you. You know, no matter what you ask, you're going to get an answer. So ask some empowering questions. And they're also just kind of saying, I don't know if you've been doing any type of, or revisiting any type of ways that you could kind of start to program yourself again. Because if not, right now there's a fuckload of programming and they will program you for you. That's not what you want, okay? So you want to be more, they're kind of saying just be a little bit more proactive with your programming, okay? With what you're putting in. It makes me think of that whole computer adage, you know, garbage in, garbage out. So we want to put some good stuff in. And so they just basically encouraging you, I guess, you know what I mean, to be sure to stay on, you know, stay on that, you know. Does that make sense to you? Okay. There seems to be a little technical difficulties with that particular situation. You can't find that? Nothing in there? Oh, Queen. Queen TV, we're trying to verify because usually there's a section with the paypal.me/BRUJA Rei. When you go there, there's usually there's a section right there that says notes, and you can leave your name and you can leave your number. Oh, I see. She sent it to mine.
Maddie, send it through my Instagram. Your phone number.
Yeah, I can refund you on mine and just send it to hers. If you can do that.
Her phone number, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Just send her phone number.
Oh, okay, then
Instagram.
forget all that. Then yeah, just keep it like it is. Just
Just send the phone number through Instagram.
Oh yeah, send your number through Instagram so that way we can call you. Well, okay. Miss Cookie, got to put my phone. Okay. Miss Cookie. Yeah, you will always get an answer, executive. That's why you gotta be careful. Like, why am I so stupid? Your brain says, hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'll get that answer for you, you know? And it will. That's the secret. I forgot. Miss Cookie, we see you there. Do you got Miss Cookie's number there? I'm gonna, while we're searching and getting things over here, you are very welcome, April. I believe I'm gonna hit Shaman 05 line.
Miss Cookie 1111.
Okay.
We need a phone number.
Yeah, she just says she forgot on the thing here.
Send it through Instagram, I guess.
Yeah, if you know any, well, she
Yeah.
If you
through
could send it
mine.
to hers, cause I'm on my phone, so like I can't get to my Instagram.
Okay, are you ready for Maddie?
Yeah. Hold on, before I call Matt, let me just get Shaman 05,
Okay.
and we're gonna do. I got you, Maddie, coming up here. Okay, so Shaman 05 line, thank you so much for the super chat. I can throw some cards out for you real quick here, see what's going on. What wants to come through for Shaman 05 line? What wants to come through for Shaman 05 line? What wants to go through for Shaman 05 line? What wants to come through for Shaman 05 line? Let's see here. What's happening? Shaman 05 line. You ain't fucking around. You got the little shaman thing going on. Look, I'm gonna show you why. In a way though, it's like you got two jacks here. Jacks, the number of jacks is 11. So 11, 11 on this. Okay, that's 22. With a 6 is a 28. So we're looking at new beginnings, but on a steroid thing. But let me tell you this though, okay? The first impression that came through here, be careful, man. I think you might have some type of well, this is coming through a couple different ways. I'm gonna give you the bad part first, all right? Be careful. I feel like there's a troublemaker in your midst. This could be a neighbor, this could be an associate, or this could be someone that you thought was cool, and then they're about to flip, turn bad, or something like that. But you just want to be aware. I'm not saying this to scare you or nothing, okay? The other part of this is also the card of the spiritual initiate. So it's obvious, once again, I don't know if that ayahuasca is kicking in or them shrooms is kicking in, but you're definitely going to, I feel like, a whole other level, like spiritually speaking, okay? I think you're smack dab, like, in a whole other spiritual initiation. And also, this is a card of massive creativity. So my advice to you is also be sure that you channel this creativity. Don't leave it on the cutting room floor, okay? Financial wise, things are going to balance out, like, come together like butt cheeks, also, I feel like you're going to also be getting some surprise kind of money or gifted something, some money, some bread, some moolah, fetty, change, dough, guap, all that shit, okay? And last but not least, be careful. I feel there's also someone who may come sweep you off your feet, okay? And obviously, as you can see, though they're kind of Donna Wana or Don Wani or whatever the case may be, you see how this is coming up. The bear's attacking the dude here and shit, So it's basically not, there's another side to this person, and you're going to quickly discover that if you don't already see it or pick up on it. And maybe my hope is maybe that you kind of like pick up on this shit so you could just Heisman them. Ha! You got to Heisman them, Ha! Yeah. Okay? All right. That might be a distraction too if you don't Heisman them. All right? All right. So let's see what we got here. 28 likes, 32 heads in the building. Okay. So we're going to hit, I think Queen Tarot is next. Yes, I'm really enjoying this. Hey, Mr. Pat, right on. Mr. Paps. We always enjoy. George Puppy. Can I get info for PayPal and when you're live again? Yeah, we may even go on tomorrow. We'll post later on tonight. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that damn motorboat the bell button, so you get all the notifications and shit.
All right, this is from Maddie.
All right. You got it? Yes. Oh, Maddie. Thank you.
Hello.
Miss Maddie, what's going on with you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So we got a question. Let's see what we got here. What's going on?
So, I just want to know whatever Spirit has to tell me.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I like that. Thank you so much. Let's get it. What's going on for Maddie? What needs to come through for Maddie? What needs to come through for Maddie? And last but not least, what needs to come through for Maddie? All right. Let's see what's happening. I'm gonna do a 3 card for you. All right. Okay, Miss Maddie. First and foremost, could you not, little girl? Thank you. Okay, sorry. Not you, Maddie. I'm sorry. There's somebody just wanting to just occupy the space around here. But okay, so these are your cards here. All right. 9 of clubs, Ace of clubs, and a 3 of clubs. Okay. So I'm gonna address this one first, Miss Maddie. They're telling me lately it's been very difficult for you. The one thing that's been really fucking with you is the mental negativity, negative thoughts, kind of like maybe even pessimism. That's the best way that I can explain it. So they're basically showing me here, now is the time that they're basically saying that, and trying to encourage you anyways, that you really need to tap into your spiritual perspective at looking at your life. And also, like even when it comes to the whole thing of the world right now, everybody's in some shit right now, it seems like, whatever. But they're telling me to say that to look past the physical, okay? Look past, you got to sometimes remind yourself that, because it's easy to get caught up in this illusion of this physical world, and we just start thinking that this is what it is and this is it. It's not. There's always stories or layers to things, okay? So you have the ability to look at that. So they're saying sometimes you got to kind of get out just being stuck as a regular human and remember you are, basically divinity, having an experience in a meat suit, okay? So learn to start looking at it from that point of view also. I can see here too, there might have been some type of a plan you were about to start, or you had something that you were planning on doing, maybe even a project or something new that you wanted to begin. What I'm seeing here is it's looking like you might change your mind right now. I don't know if it's because different things aren't in line right now, or like maybe there's certain things that you need that you don't have, so you said, you know what, I'm not going to do it right now. But whatever the case is, I feel like this may also be a timing issue. Sometimes it's not about yes or no, it's just about a timing issue. So maybe, how can I say this? A delay is not a denial. You know what I mean? So I feel like there was something you wanted to get started, and it just feels like it's like you're up against the fucking world, or like a brick wall. Okay. Last but not least, once again, this is usually coming through sometimes as a card of worry. This is my actual card of the day. I picked for myself. Okay. So you do have some creativity to you. And they're telling me to tap into your creativity. I don't know what it is for you. Do you like paint or something else? Or you do something, you create something else, or do paint or something?
Creative wise, I do a lot. Like I just made a tarot deck.
Okay.
Not a tarot deck, an oracle deck. I sew, I do nails. Like I'm very creative, so I do a lot.
Yeah. Okay, well, they're telling me just to encourage you once again to stay tapped into your creativity. Do you journal, by the way?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I would like to suggest to you that maybe you give it a week or two to just kind of experiment with, journaling a little bit. You'd be surprised, just like, just a little bit every day, just to start with. Nothing, you don't got to do nothing to whatever, but they're telling me that there's some benefit that you're going to get from that. Okay?
Okay.
So it'll also help you kind of sift through a lot of this shit. Like, 'cause sometimes when you get it out of here and you write it down, you don't have to think about it no more, because it's already written down. And I feel like with you get kind of inundated with like repetitive thoughts, sometimes even worrisome thoughts. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's good to just get that shit out, because it clears the way. It's like having a cup, you got to dump out what's in it so you can get some new shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I have for you right now. I wanted to definitely thank you and tell you that we definitely appreciate you, Miss Maddie. This little girl scared the shit
All right.
out of me.
Thank you, Shango.
All right. Thank you. You take care of yourself,
you,
okay? All right.
All right.
That's how you do it.
We've got one more.
Write it down. Executive day, you crazy. We are in meat suits, man. That's the real shit. We are. And you know what? Me personally, Miss Dame, what I'm on right now is really questioning. I'm talking about everything, because there are those things where you say, yeah, I mean, I question this and I question that, but this, I'm not going to question this though. This is just true, because it just has to be. No, I'm even questioning that too, especially about the nature of this illusion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finding a lot of good shit. So when it's more digested, as far as when I experience now, like, because I want to have more experience, wisdom with it before I go speaking on it. I don't want to just spatter off some shit. I'm not going to just spatter off some shit I read. You know what I mean? It has to be, I have to have eaten it, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can tell you about how it is. You know what I mean? Okay, for Miss Cookie, do we got Miss Cookie? I think she's hooking you up, Miss Cookie.
Okay, ask her if she's ready.
Can I just call you Chips Ahoy? All right. Woo. And here we go.
Hello?
Is this Miss Cookie?
This is Miss Cookie.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Cookie?
I'm great, thank you.
All right. Well, I know you got a question there in line, and I would love to be able to shuffle these cards and answer your question for you. What you got?
Okay, I want to know if a connection is going to repair itself. I think that's the best way to answer.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ask it just like that. Do you mind?
No.
Okay, good. So will this particular connection that Miss Cookie is referring to, will it repair itself? Is it in alignment to be repaired? Is this connection that Miss Cookie is talking about, will it be repaired? All factors known and unknown, all probabilities known and unknown. Okay, one more time. Is this connection that Miss Cookie is referring to, will it be repaired? Let's find out. I'm getting a no on that, Miss Cookie, and I'm probably pretty sure that well, I don't know what to be sure about these days, but yeah, let me show you your cards here. Jack of Diamonds. I'm feeling like this is that person that the connection is with. Okay, and I'll go through these a little bit. Nine of Clubs. Okay, finally, Two of Spades reversed. I'm gonna start here. This is the outcome position. This is the card of irreconcilable differences usually. And usually when this card comes up, it's like two people just, that's it. Like it's not, the Spades energy in reverse definitely shows a lot of energetic or maybe even emotional blockages, okay? And like I said, I don't know, is this connection referring to an earth sign?
No.
Okay. And is this showing somebody who was either younger than you or a lot of times acted younger, or dare I say immature?
Yeah,
well, it's kind of irrelevant, I guess, at this point. But the other card here, like I said, I could tell whatever this connection was, as much as it meant to you, there was also a lot of aspects of it which, you know, maybe even had you feeling pessimistic, or getting into a space of just a negative Nancy type shit. I don't know. That's what this Nine of Clubs, a lot of times this Nine of Clubs is really about negative thinking. And I'm having that probably this negative type of thinking on probably both parts anyway is kind of what led or was the seed cause of what you experienced or whatever effect you experienced. But the outcome here, to answer your question, is I don't see it being repaired right now. Now, obviously, the future can be changed. It's not one particular future. But as of right now, based on the energy, based on the trajectory, I'm not seeing it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Have you tried any ways of like magical means or anything to possibly heal things on an energetic level with this person?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, if you're interested in salvaging this particular connection, I would suggest that you look into that. You know what I mean? Because that's how you can start to alter things and change things and shift things. So, but just as of right now, and to answer your question, it's not headed towards a reconciliation. It's just headed into just, I mean, dunzo territory. It's done, you know, but it doesn't have to be. You could still salvage something from it if you change the course. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Well, thank you so much for your question. We appreciate you, Miss Cookie.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. Well, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Oh, he is doing this over the phone. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here.
No more.
All right. Well, I think, hey, Wanda Martinez, shout out to you. All right. Now, all right. Where was we at? So I think what I'm going to do here is I'll do 3 gratis card pools for somebody that I haven't been able to get to. Just if you want a card, just one card pool, just to see whatever spirit got to say to you. Go ahead and say, hey, I want a card. I must depart, beloved. Peace. Hey, peace, Mr. Paps. Thank you so much. We got a mail out to you coming out within probably about Friday, Mr. Paps, just so you know. I did hoard on the coffee, okay? On the espresso coffee, because I will not be without that. You can keep your toilet paper, all right? But I did kind of hoard on the coffee, so I have something coming for you, Mr. Paps. PG! Oh, wait, George Puppy was first. So, George Puppy, what you got for George Puppy? All right, George Puppy, what's happening? George Puppy, you have a Joker in drag here. All right, with the mustache, goddammit. Now, I don't know why he got pearls on in a purse, whatever that is about, hey, you know. This also can mean, but this is a leap of faith, George, okay? This is definitely a leap of faith going on. I don't know what the situation is necessarily, but they're telling me that you do, all right? And they're telling me it's one of those situations where you either jump or you don't. But they're telling me to tell you now is the time to jump, all right? Don't let your fears talk you out of this shit, you know? Don't masturbate. All right, where I must do this. Oh, I must do that. I must do this. Nah, and don't shit all over yourself either. I should have done this. I should have done that. No, they're telling me to tell you jump. Even if it's a small jump, just 1 foot in front of the other. That's it, man. I'm telling you. So that's the card I got for you, Mr. Puppy. Okay, PG, and then Wanda. And then Yvette, everybody's coming through with it. I want, oh. Okay, PG. PG, what's going on here? I feel like you have some type of a reconcilable difference going on too. Who aren't you speaking to? I felt, or something maybe even it happened before the whole Rona shit. I don't know. But I feel like there was a fallout. And this fallout's affecting you. That's why this shit's coming through with the card. All right. So, you know what it's time to do, PG? It's time to, maybe they deserve not to speak with you or whatnot, but it's time to do a little bit of forgiveness. And this might also actually be a good thing, okay? But what I might be picking up on is your resistance to it. Like, this shouldn't be happening, or it shouldn't have happened. Well, it did happen, okay? So we have to sometimes also just, first and foremost, on a very basic level, accept what is. You know, doesn't mean that we're encouraging it. It just means that, like, this is what it is, you know. I don't know, but that's what's coming through for you. Hello, people. Yes, he's reading cards. All right. So now, who else? Wanda Martinez. Okay, I'm going to do Wanda, and then I'm going to do Yvette, and then Rumi, and I got to get out of here. All right, so Wanda, you got a card coming. Wanda, you got a card coming. What's happening, Wanda? All right. Wanda, you're also, and I know this is kind of like, I look at it and I'll be like, well, shit, they might be talking about the stimulus, right? But I feel like you got some other money coming, man. Somebody's going to gift you something. I don't consider it from the government a gift. There's always strings attached with them, you know? So things are going to also balance out for you in even a more favorable way financially. They want me to tell you that, okay? But yeah, this is also a gift of receiving some type of assistance, a lifeline, help, you know what I mean? And I would even say in an unexpected way, okay? So be encouraged, all right? Yvette Donaldson. All right, Yvette Donaldson. What's going on for Yvette Donaldson? Yvette Donaldson. Yvette Donaldson. One more time, Yvette Donaldson. All right. Yvette Donaldson. This is actually another, you're going to actually manifest, something is going to manifest physically that you have been wanting for a long time. Okay? This could be money or something else. I feel like it's something else though, but it's something that's worth a lot. It's going to make you feel rich. Okay? You may not technically even be rich, but who gives a shit? A lot of times, what is rich? You know, there's people that got millions of dollars that worry all day long about their money. That's not rich to me. You know what I'm saying? Rich is also a state of mind, state of being. So you're going to be feeling really rich. It's almost like it's going to feel like it's the best that money can buy, or this is like the best thing going from wherever I got this at. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely got something coming. Something's going to manifest. Something physically, an object that you have been wanting for a long time. This object may have been kind of like an expensive object or something. Okay? Mark my words. Rumi Ankush. I have your card, Rumi. Okay. I hit you with the Ankush. I'd like to roll up some kush right now myself, you know? All right. And you see it's getting, well, you can't tell over there, but it is starting to get dark a little bit here. Okay? It's starting to get dark. So for Rumi, last card of the day, Rumi, what you got? What you got, Rumi? Rumi. Right now I'm sensing that, what they're showing me is your peace of mind is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Your peace of mind is really fucked up. This is kind of like, I don't want to say mental instability, because that's not accurate. But I feel like in some ways, one minute you're thinking positive, the next minute you're in the dumps. You know what I mean? Every time I see this card and it's reversed, it's like a table that's wobbly. Because to me, the 4 also represents something like a foundation, like a table. Also, you may be you feel trapped because of your restlessness. Because I feel like mentally, part of the reason why you just can't seem to chill right now is because it's all up here. And no matter where you go, there you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get away. You can watch a movie. You can try and, you know, fucking masturbate, eat, drink, whatever. But it's still there. You know what I mean? Or it'll maybe subside a little bit. And then it's like, you know, like, ha, I'm back again. You thought you lost me, huh? No, I'm right here. So they want me to encourage you. I don't know if you've been meditating, though. If you've been on your meditation, I think you had the Om sign as your thumbnail, you know. So if you haven't been meditating, then I want to suggest that you tap back into that. I don't care if it's even it's better to do something than nothing. And what I mean by that, you hear about people who meditate an hour a day, and I know a lot of people are like, how in the fuck am I gonna? They don't even get started. But if you meditate for 1 minute a day for a while, and then bump it up to 5, and then maybe 10, and next thing you know, you have a habitual momentum in doing that. Okay, but like a long story here, they're just encouraging me to tell you, you know, to find a way to unplug from this too. Another way you want to, if you want to change your mental state, change your physiology. So another thing also you could do, I'm not sure if you're physically active, if you're physically getting busy right now in some form of fashion, but or even doing something like, I mean, if you're unemployed at home, do, you know, shit, do some tai chi or some qigong or anything, some yoga, whatever. If you can, you know, change your physiology, even stand differently, you know. If you feel yourself, what the fuck is you laughing at, yo? You got me on. Look at the fuckery I deal with, yo. Like, what the fuck is this? You see what I deal with? Hold on. Okay. Anyways, this is the show. Thank you for making this first episode fucking awesome. Y'all are, each and every one of you are awesome. We love you guys, and you know, we're gonna post in a couple hours whether we'll be able to go on again tomorrow, so we can do this again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we're looking at Sunday, definitely. Matter of fact, definitely it's gonna be Sunday. But thanks. I mean, this is all an experiment. We're trying to see how this can work, because we want to be able to get you on the show and be able to hear you and let everybody else hear you too. All right. So peace and blessings. Thanks for making this show. To me, I consider it a success. I had fun. Seems like you guys, the energy's good. To me, that's a success. All right. So peace and blessings to everybody.